Tupelo. Tupelo is the county seat and the largest city of Lee County, Mississippi. The seventh largest city in the state, it is situated in northeast Mississippi, between Memphis, Tennessee, and Birmingham, Alabama. It is accessed by Interstate 22. As of the 2010 census, the population was 34,546, with the surrounding counties of Lee, Pontotoc and Itawamba supporting a population of 139,671. Tupelo was the first city to gain electrification under President Franklin D. Roosevelt's program of the Tennessee Valley Authority construction of facilities during the Great Depression. The city is also the birthplace of singer Elvis Presley. History. European colonization. Indigenous peoples lived in the area for thousands of years. The historic Chickasaw and Choctaw, both Muskogee-speaking peoples of the southeast, occupied this area long before European encounter. French and British colonists traded with these indigenous peoples and tried to make alliances with them. The French established towns in Mississippi, mostly on the Gulf Coast. At times, the European powers came into armed conflict. On May 26, 1736, the Battle of Acquia was fought near the site of the present Tupelo. British and Chickasaw soldiers repelled a French and Choctaw attack on the then Chickasaw village of Acquia. The French, under Louisiana Governor Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne, Sieur de Bienville, had sought to link Louisiana with Acadia and the other northern colonies of New France. In the early 19th century, after years of trading and encroachment by European American settlers from the United States, conflicts increased as the U.S. settlers tried to gain land from these nations. In 1830, Congress passed the Indian Removal Act and authorized the relocation of all the Southeast Native Americans west of the Mississippi River, which was completed by the end of the 1830s. In the early years of settlement, European Americans named this town Gum Pond, supposedly due to its numerous Tupelo trees, known locally as black gum. The city still hosts the annual Gumtree Arts Festival. Civil War and post-war development. During the Civil War, Union and Confederate forces fought in the area in 1864 in the battle known as the Battle of Tupelo, designated the Tupelo National Battlefield. The war site is administered by the National Park Service. In addition, the Bryce's Crossroads National Battlefield, about 10 miles north, commemorates another Civil War site. After the war, a cross-state railroad for northern Mississippi was constructed through the town, which encouraged industry and growth. With expansion, the town changed its name to Tupelo, in honor of the battle. It was incorporated in 1870. 20th century to present. By the early 20th century, the town had become a site of cotton textile mills, which provided new jobs for residents of the rural area. Under the state's segregation practices, the mills employed only white adults and children. Reformers documented the child workers and attempted to protect them through labor laws. The last known bank robbery by Machine Gun Kelly, a Prohibition-era gangster, took place on November 30, 1932 at the Citizens State Bank in Tupelo. His gang netted $38,000. After the robbery, the bank's chief teller said of Kelly, "He was the kind of guy that, if you looked at him, you would never thought he was a bank robber." During the Great Depression, Tupelo was electrified by the new Tennessee Valley Authority, which had constructed dams and power plants throughout the region to generate hydroelectric power for the large, rural area. The distribution infrastructure was built with federal assistance as well, employing many local workers. In 1935, President Franklin Roosevelt visited this first TVA city. In 2007, the nearby village of Blue Springs was selected as the site for Toyota's 11th automobile manufacturing plant in the United States. In 2013, Gail Stouffer of the Tupelo Police Department died in a shootout following a bank robbery, possibly the first officer killed in the line of duty in the department's history. Severe weather. The spring of 1936 brought Tupelo one of its worst ever natural disasters. Part of the Tupelo-Gainesville tornado outbreak of April 5–6 in that year. The storm leveled 48 city blocks and over 200 homes, killing 216 people, and injuring more than 700 persons. It struck at night, destroying large residential areas on the city's north side. Among the survivors was Elvis Presley, then a baby. Obliterating the Gum Pond neighborhood, the tornado dropped most of the victims' bodies in the pond. The storm has since been rated F5 on the modern Fujita scale. The Tupelo tornado is recognized as one of the deadliest in U.S. history. The Mississippi State geologist estimated a final death toll of 233 persons, but 100 whites were still reported as hospitalized at the time, because the white newspapers did not publish news about blacks until the 1940s and 1950s. Historians have had difficulty learning the fates of blacks injured in the tornado. Based on this, historians now estimate the death toll was higher than in official records. Fire broke out at the segregated Lee County Training School, which was destroyed. Its bricks were salvaged for other uses. The area is subject to tornadoes. In 2008, one rated an EF3 on the enhanced Fujita scale struck the town. On April 28, 2014, a large tornado struck Tupelo and the surrounding communities, causing significant damage. Culture and attractions. The Tupelo Buffalo Park and Zoo is home to hundreds of animals and a large American bison herd. It is the headquarters of the historic Natchez Trace Parkway, which connects Natchez, Mississippi, to Nashville, Tennessee. The parkway follows the route of the ancient Natchez Trace Trail, a path used by indigenous peoples long before the Europeans came to the area. Nearby are the farm mounds, an important Middle Woodland period complex of nearly 2,000-year-old burial earthworks, dating from 1 to 200 AD. Civil War sites include Tupelo and Bryce's Crossroads National Battlefields. The Tupelo Automobile Museum is one of the largest of this type in North America. In 2003, it was designated as the official automobile museum of the state. It houses more than 150 rare automobiles, all from the personal collection of Frank A. Spain, who founded the channel WTVA. Since its founding in 1969, the Tupelo Community Theater has produced more than 200 works. In 2001 and 2004, it won awards at the Mississippi Theater Association's Community Theater Festival. In 2004, its production of Bel Canto won at the Southeastern Theater Conference. TCT's home is the historic Lyric Theater, built in 1912. The Tupelo Symphony Orchestra season runs from September–April with concerts held at the Tupelo Civic Auditorium. The Symphony's free annual July 4th outdoor concert at Ballard Park draws thousands of fans. In 2005, the Rotary Club sponsored a commission for a statue to honor Chief Piamingo, a leader of the Chickasaw people who had occupied this area. It was erected in front of the new Tupelo City Hall. The Dunn City Museum tells the story of community building through permanent exhibits and a collection of historic structures. The special exhibit gallery provides a venue for a variety of traveling and temporary shows throughout the year. In June 1956, noted singer Elvis Presley returned to Tupelo for a concert at the Mississippi-Alabama State Fair and Dairy Show. This event was recreated at the 8th Elvis Presley Festival in Tupelo on June 3, 2006. The fairgrounds is part of Tupelo's Fair Park District. The documentary film, The Homecoming, Tupelo Welcomes Elvis Home, premiered at the 2006 festival. The Lee County Library has an annual lecture series featuring nationally known authors. Built in 1937, the Church Street Elementary School was hailed as one of the most outstanding designs of its time. A scale model of this Art Moderne structure, described as the ideal elementary school, was displayed at the 1939 New York World's Fair. The Bancorp South Arena opened in 1993 and is a venue for large events. Government. Tupelo's current mayor is Jason L. Shelton. The Tupelo Council is made up of 7 representatives, each elected from single-member districts. They annually elect the president of the council on a rotating basis. In 2015, the president of the Tupelo City Council is Buddy Palmer. Other council members are Markle Whittington, Lynn Bryan, Willie Jennings, Mike Bryan and Nettie Davis. Jim Newell was elected to the City Council in 2013, but resigned August 1, 2014, when he moved out of the ward he represented. A special election was held to fill the vacancy as set for September 4, 2014. In 2013, Nettie Davis was elected by the council as president, becoming the first woman and first African American to hold the position. Davis has served on the council for 4 terms. Mayor Jack Reed did not seek re-election in 2013. Attorney Jason Shelton, a Democrat, was elected mayor on June 4, 2013, over council chairman Fred Pitts, a Republican. The city government has been honored with many awards in 2015, including Degree All-America City, National League of Cities Degree Mississippi Municipal League Award of Excellence Degree Southern Public Relations Federation Certificate of Merit, Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Southern Public Relations Federation Award of Excellence, Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Southern Public Relations Lantern Award, Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Mississippi Governor's Conference on Tourism Volunteer of the Year. Bev Crossan nominated by Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Mississippi Governor's Conference on Tourism Large Festival Event Award, Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Mississippi Governor's Conference on Tourism Travel Media Award, Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau Degree Mississippi Urban Forest Council Lifetime Achievement David Knight Degree Mississippi Urban Forest Council 2015 Scenic Community Award Degree Mississippi Recreation and Parks Association Design Award, Join a Splash Pad Degree Mississippi Recreation and Parks Association Award of Excellence in Special Events Sports Programming, Southern Zone Age Group Swimming Championship, the Tupelo Aquatic Center Education. Tupelo schools are served by the Tupelo Public School District. It participates in the MacBook distribution policy, which means students in grades 6 to 12 are each given a school-owned Apple MacBook to use during the school year. In 2008, Sports Illustrated ranked the high school athletic department as the 3rd best high school athletic program in the nation. For post-secondary education, the city has satellite campuses of the University of Mississippi, Itawamba Community College, and the Mississippi University for Women. Economy. Historically, Tupelo served as a regional transportation hub, primarily due to its location at a railroad intersection. More recently, it has developed a strong tourism and hospitality sector based around the Elvis Presley birthplace and Natchez Trace. The city has also been successful at attracting manufacturing, retail and distribution operations. Industry. Tupelo is the headquarters of the North Mississippi Medical Center, the largest non-metropolitan hospital in the United States. It serves people in North Mississippi, Northwest Alabama and portions of Tennessee. The medical center was a winner of the prestigious Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award in 2006 and 2012. The headquarters of 2 banking institutions are located here. Bancorp South, with approximately $11.8 billion in assets, and Renascent, with assets of approximately $4.2 billion. The city is a 4-time All-America City Award winner. It has a large furniture manufacturing industry. The journalist Dennis Side noted that furniture manufacturing in northeast Mississippi provided some 22,000 jobs, or almost 13% of the region's employment, with a $732 million annual payroll, producing $2.25 billion worth of goods. Tecumseh, Heritage Home Group, Hancock Fabrics, Inc., Magnolia Fabrics, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Mississippi, H.M. Richards, JESCO Construction, MTD Products, Savings Oil Company, and Cooper Tire and Rubber Company all operate or are headquartered in Tupelo and Lee County. Demographics. As of the census of 2010, there are 35,456 people, 13,602 households, and 8,965 families residing in the city. The racial makeup of the city is 58.7% white, 36.8% African American, 0.1% Native American, 1.0% Asian, 0.01% Pacific Islander, 2.0% from other races, and 1.4% from two or more races. 3.5% of the population are Hispanic or Latino of any race. According to the 2007 to 2011 American Community Survey 5-year estimates, there are 13,395 households. 42.8% are married couples living together. 2.6% have a male householder with no wife present, and 22.5% have a female householder with no husband present. 32.2% are non-family households, with 28.4% have a householder living alone and 3.8% having a householder not living alone. In addition, 39.7% of householders are living with related children under 18 and 60.3% with no related children under 18. The average household size is 2.47 and the average family size is 3.08. The median income for a household in the city is $39,415. The poverty rate for people living below the poverty line is 20%. Media. The local daily newspaper is the Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal. Tupelo is home to 3 television stations serving the 133rd ranked designated market area among 210 markets nationwide as determined by Nielsen. Media Research. WTVA, an NBC and ABC affiliate, and WLOV, a Fox affiliate. Both stations are located just outside the Tupelo city limits on Beach Spring Road and were controlled by Frank K. Spain until his death on April 25, 2006. The American Family Association, located in Tupelo, includes the National American Family Radio Network and the One News Now news service. Geography and climate. Tupelo is located in northeast Mississippi, north of Columbus, on future Interstate 22 and U.S. Route 78, midway between Memphis, Tennessee and Birmingham, Alabama. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 51.4 square miles, of which 51.1 square miles is land and 0.3 square miles is water. Tupelo has a humid subtropical climate. Winters are short but cool, with sometimes dramatic temperature swings. The warmest winter days can have high temperatures from 70 to near 80 F, and low temperatures from 50 to 60 degrees F. The coldest winter days usually have high temperatures below freezing, and on rare occasions in the 20s F, with low temperatures near or below 12 degrees F, and occasional lows in the single digits F, or lower still. In January, the coldest month, Tupelo's average high temperature is near 50 degrees F, and the average low about 30 degrees F. Day-to-day temperature variations are far less in the consistently hot and humid summer months. July and August high temperatures average near 90 degrees F, with low temperatures near 70 degrees F, with consistently high humidity and occasional thunderstorms, decreasing in frequency and intensity after June. The spring and fall months have generally pleasant temperatures, with average daily highs in the 70s F. In April and October, but with shower and thunderstorm activity markedly more frequent, intense and severe from March to May, when severe thunderstorms and occasional tornadoes are significant threats. Tupelo has an average annual precipitation of over 55 inches per year, virtually the highest found anywhere in the eastern U.S. outside isolated highland areas and the immediate Gulf Coast, with its heavier summer season rainfalls. Tupelo's average annual precipitation cycle demonstrates an unusual pattern for humid subtropical climates worldwide. Many humid subtropical areas have highest monthly average precipitation amounts in July or August. In contrast, Tupelo has a prolonged, wetter season, from November to June, and a marked tendency toward drier conditions from late July through October. Spring and to a lesser extent late fall, early winter can be especially turbulent, with heavy rain events and strong to occasionally violent showers and thunderstorms not uncommon. Tupelo lies near the heart of Dixie Alley, an area of the U.S. Mid-South with a relatively high frequency of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. As elsewhere in Dixie Alley, the primary severe weather season in Tupelo begins in late February, continuing into May, with a secondary, severe weather, peak in November-December. For example, Tupelo was hit hard by tornadoes in April 1936, and again in April 2014. Notable people: Elvis Presley, singer and actor. Diplo, DJ and rapper. Real-life brothers, Aquil, Slim Jimmy, Brown and Khalif, S.W.A.E. Lee Brown, from the successful rap duo Race Rem Yord. Todd Jordan, American football player.